Well, I had two visits yesterday. Neither one of them were unpleasant at all. I had a visit by state inspector, very nice man that showed up on the car lot that I'm a licensed salesperson at. But he showed up and he wanted to investigate Ezautodlr and our business model. And so, I went into that, exactly what we do. Ezautodlr is just a content channel. I talk about matching car flippers, maybe with dealers, to help them get legitimate as far as selling cars, flipping cars. Obviously, a lot of information here for dealers just starting their used car lot up. So it's a content channel. Now, I guess I'm really thinking that the purpose of his visit was to find out if I was flipping cars, or if Ezautodlr was encouraging car flipping and flipping cars. And it's very important, most of you know, that if you watch the channel, Ezautodlr is a channel. It's consultant. It's just something that I do to help people get them familiar with the business and starting, like I said, dealerships and things of that nature. But I don't have any income to Ezautodlr from flipping cars illegally, anything like that. It's strictly, matching car flippers maybe with dealers, providing information. That's all Ezautodlr does. Everything that I do is legitimate. I do it legally through licensed dealers, and being a licensed agent through those dealers, that is me personal. Ezautodlr, the business model of Ezautodlr has nothing to do with flipping cars. That's just a channel that I talk about flipping cars. And basically that was my statement and what we talked about. And I have to fill out a statement form that was sent to me regarding what our business model is. And like I said, for me, it's not really a business. Ezautodlr is just a consulting thing that I enjoy doing on YouTube. I don't encourage anybody to flip cars illegally. I always encourage people to flip through a licensed dealer, just like I do personally. So I think that's a wise thing to do. I want to give a big shout out to a gentleman that stopped by yesterday and visited with me, a YouTube fan, a very flattering conversation that we had. I really enjoy his company. And any of you that want to stop by and visit, I would look forward to talking to you, answer a few of your questions that you may have. This gentleman and I spent probably maybe a good hour just getting to know each other and talking about the business. And so it was a very enjoyable meeting. He'll have his dealership open in Kentucky by November, and I asked him to send me pictures. And I love making connections with dealers, new dealers, old dealers. I talked to him about bringing wholesalers into his dealership, which I think is absolutely imperative to grow a dealership, especially if you're small. I mean, it helped us grow dealerships. And so we've done a lot of that, and I encourage him. That's something for him to look at, and I wish him the best. He's on his way to visit the Shades of Gray car show in Gatlinburg, or Pigeon Forge. So I hope he has a wonderful time looking at cars up there, and maybe he'll bring something back. He's restoring his own personal Camaro. But anyway, like I said, for those of you out there that and I really want to finally say last, we got wind that we were under investigation, or normally us, had nothing to do with the dealership being under investigation. It was me personally and my business practices. And I can assure anybody that in this business, I don't flip cars. I don't do open titles. I don't do anything. I play by the rules. And so, I encourage all of you to do the same, play by the rules, because especially if you're out there and you're commenting and you're on YouTube, it's just like some of the others have found out, you're probably your own worst enemy when you're going to bring investigation upon you. But I was prepared for it. I am still prepared for it in the future. Normally, if you wonder which ones turn you in, that doesn't bother me at all. But I happen to know when I get wind of me or one of my dealers being under investigation, I don't have any doubt who turned me in. It's normally the ones that turned you in is the ones that tipped you off, because they'd be the only ones that would have privy to the information. In my other videos, I say that you're going to be the first to know. Well, you're going to be the first to know except for the person who may have filed charges. Now, that's another thing I want to say about our investigation. There was no charges, there was no claims, no violations or anything that the gentleman brought up to me, that there was no claim numbers to resolve. It was just strictly an investigation to find out my business practices or Ezautodlr dealers' business practices, and they complied and go on. We've done nothing wrong, so in my opinion, if I've done something wrong, all you have to do is tell me, and I'll make it right, or go with the consequences of doing it. But anyway, for those of you out there that worry about the state man coming by, just stay legal. If you stay legal, you've got nothing to worry about. Subscribe to this channel if you like the content. I would certainly appreciate it.